Hey, my sister reacts. Today we got a different type of video for y'all. I'm gonna do a video on um is a 9 to 5 harder than content creation or social media? Is a 9 to 5 harder than social media, basically? Um I would say depending on the job you do, yes and no. And here's why I'm gonna say yes and no. Because social media, I've been editing since I was like 15, bro. Like I've been editing on and off since I was 15. I used to like make pictures on my phone and like fuck with them and like make them like look different, make them look cool. And then I would edit on my computer when I was on Sony Vegas when I was like 12. So like I've been editing. I used to have like a channel on YouTube teaching people how to use computers and stuff. Um, and then I got into making beats, and I would make beats on computers, and I knew how to use a computer pretty good. Then I got my iPhone, and I learned how to use that pretty quick too because of the iPod. I had an iPod before that, so that was pretty easy to switch on the iPhone. When the iPhone came out, I already knew how to use that. So like, I would say for me, editing was easy because all you just had to learn to use iMovie, and once you learn to use iMovie, you're pretty good. You're good to go. And now it's like simpler because now we don't have as much of like, you don't really need, I would say, you can get an editing like a Camtasia Studio or a Sony Vegas or a Final Cut Pro if you're like really needed to edit. But you can just download like, you can just download an editing software right to your phone and just edit for, because everything's pushing to Instagram Reels now and and YouTube Shorts. So like this is gonna be a long video, but I'm gonna cut it down into clips. And to make clips, you can just go to your phone and just make the clip right from your phone, or make it on your camera. Like you don't even need a camera. It's 2026. You don't really need a camera anymore, y'all. You can use your phone. I made all my videos on my phone, starting from the ones from the main channel on My Sister Reacts. I made them all on my phone. But yeah. So for me, that part's easy. As far as some people might be harder for them to edit and like figure that shit out though. But as far as like, let me think. As far as like working a 9 to 5, that could be harder too, because that you can bring home a lot of stress from the 9 to 5, and you have to still edit. Like let's say you work a 9 to 5 and you're working your 9 to 5, you're getting bitched at by your boss all day. You're trying to promote your shit on YouTube and you're getting bitched at by your boss to go back to work, and or you're just like not really feeling work that day, or you're working hard but your boss isn't letting up on you. Your boss is like on your ass. So you could have that problem too, and that could be harder than a 9 to 5 in that way. But usually with my job, because I've been blessed to have some great managers, especially right now. Some of them in the past, but they move managers around where I work. So, like, who I work with right now, I wouldn't trade that for the world. Like, I love them. But like, it's easy. It's a great job. You just go in there, get your stuff done, and you're out of there. Get all your stuff done, and you're out of there. But as far as that 9 to 5, it's easier. And social media, you don't know how much money you're gonna make, bro. You don't know how much money or when you're gonna make the money. So you kind of just have to kind of keep going. Head down, keep working, as my dad usually says. Head down, keep working. OG Marty always said that. He always said, head down, keep working. Like, once I started getting a little bit of buzz off this YouTube shit, my dad was like, you gotta keep your head down, keep working. Head down, keep working. Don't get cocky, because then it could all be taken away from you at any point. But yeah, so as far as what's easier, I would say for me, my 9 to 5 is pretty easy. But as far as for me, I would say that the YouTube part is easier. But for y'all, let me know in the comments what y'all think for y'all. 9 to 5 might be easier for some of y'all because, like, for example, if you have like a lisp, you're not gonna want to be on YouTube talking. Like, you're not gonna be on YouTube talking like that because people are gonna like bully the shit out of you. You can still be on YouTube. I'm not saying don't do it, but I'm saying if you like don't like hate comments or get really pressed about hate comments, don't do internet content because you're gonna get hate comments. Like, I got a comment. I obviously don't have Down syndrome, but somebody commented, "Why is a Down syndrome New Yorker reacting to music?" And I was just like, "What the fuck? I don't have Down syndrome, cuz." So like, I got a comment. I didn't really get my feelings about it. I didn't get my bag about it because I'm too focused on the mission. And I've been doing YouTube so long, I get so many comments like that, it doesn't even make sense. I got to get this out of my face. I got comments like, get off my screen, like shit like that. There's haters though, so haters make you shit. But on YouTube, right? Let me add another thing. Like, on YouTube, haters make your shit popping. So like, when you get comments like that, it pushes it into the algorithm. So when y'all be commenting, hate comments, it pushes it in the algorithm. All do is make me more money, bro. So keep doing it. You might comment, like, some kids comment. It's probably just some kid from like Utah or some shit. I don't know why I say Utah, but yeah. So I would say, in my opinion, in my rightful opinion, content creation is easier and social media is easier than, especially because I'm on social media all day. Social media and getting videos ready for social media is easier than a 9 to 5, in my opinion. But let me know what y'all think. Let me start the conversation in the comments. Peace, we out.